Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Lobotomy Corporation. In the last part, we had some difficulties with Markov's core suppression. Not because it was hard like HOTS, more because, I tried to do it with my head at first. I mean, they just shuffled it around a bit. I thought I could handle that. But no, they're continuously shuffling it around every now and then, doing a meltdown, and if you aren't prepared for it, you might do some stupid things with stupid abnormalities, and then you have some very bad times with them, and let's just say, doing all of that in a time limit fashion wasn't really the best idea that I had, especially once we ran into that blue noon. That blue noon took a lot of time out of us, especially since I wasn't really sure how strong they were. It turns out they aren't really that bad, as long as you build some strong groups and rush them down, and give them something like a black shield, just in case, since they are able to do some black damage around there. But still, it wasn't really that bad. Our murder squad was able to rush them down just nicely. But still, that did, in fact, take a lot of time, so, that just didn't work. I wasn't able to complete that mission at all. But I have high hopes for today, after all. Yesod and Netzik. Yesod, you're not going to be so bad, right? You were in the middle, between Markov and Horde. So you shouldn't be that hard, but also not that easy. And actually, speaking now that I think about it, it might be even worse. He has to be harder than Markov, right? Am I still able to do this then? And if I go for Netzik came after Horde, which means he has to be even tougher than Horde. Ah, shoot. Okay, that might be a problem then. Nevertheless, before we do any of the core suppressions and before I start worrying about the time limit, how about we're going to figure out what this new abnormality is all about? After all, I'm not going to start any core suppressions if I have something around here that I have no idea how to work with, right? Like the teddy bear that actually messed me up during Markov's mission because I was always unsure what to do with it. Like, who was the last person that worked with it? You know, if I do something stupid with the teddy bear, someone is going to Whoa, wait. What is that? Multiple mouths. Again. Broken wings. Is it a bee? Okay. Yeah. Didn't sure what I'm supposed to do. And we look at this. We have a fish thingy with multiple mouths now. And now we have a bee thingy with multiple mouths now. What is going to come next, huh? What is going to come next? At least we have a similar color here. I guess. Okay, yeah. Maxwell, get ready. We have to do some work around here. Attachment inside. I'm probably going to go with inside this time around. And Nathan, let's not forget about the train. The train is always important. We always have to keep the train in mind. I don't want any other accidents again. So. Yes, I think we see something. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how Markov's movement speed improvement is going to affect our guys. But she did say that she would increase the movement speed, right? And having higher movement speed in general would be very nice for us, since if we have a timer working against us, it would be helpful for us to reach our positions quicker, right? I might even want to consider placing them in the corridors instead of letting them recover over and over again. Just because of the fact that... train. Just because of the fact that it would literally decrease the amount of time spent during the walk. We can save some seconds that way. And if we only have 10 minutes, even every second is going to count, right? We failed by 5 minutes. 1/3 of the time. We have to decrease it by 1/3 of the time. Anyways, seems like it's another wall. Well, that's great. How about we going to get the management guidelines first? Because it seems like inside was kind of good, right? Yeah, inside was kind of good. Oh god, wait. What? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 guidelines? How about we going to read the first 3, huh? When the work result was normal, the critical counter gets lowered. Great! With a normal probability, but usually they always, it always gets lowered. When the work result was bad, the counter gets also lowered. Aha! Wait, isn't it just a repeat from the King of Greed so far? When the Quilliphant counter reaches 0, T450 emanates red spore. Oh no, it's a mushroom. Red spores throughout the entire department. So, this whole blue thing, right? Okay. That's good to know. How about somebody is going to work a little bit on the attachment? Usually I always let Maxwell do it, but then again, I'm going to reset anyways. How about we going to do some quick, easy works just in order to trigger the meltdown, and I meet you guys once we are ready to get more informations. So, that should trigger the countdown. Perfect! Somebody needs to do some attachment work with the teddy, but that's fine, nobody worked with it yet. Anything else I need to worry about? The idol, but that's fine, I can just send over Bomber really quickly. In the meantime, more instinct work, or the inside work from Maxwell. There you go. Now I also have to watch out that I don't look up, since I did send somebody over to Schadenfreude in order to trigger this countdown. And it seems like I'm even triggering more stuff. I guess some of them didn't really reach the destination yet. Wait a second, I need to cancel this very soon. Think about now. Okay. It's always a bit tough to consider the time, but it's fine. I think it was around 6 ticks, right? What was it? 6 attacks, right? Bong bong? Around that time? Not entirely sure. Nevertheless, it seems like Maxwell was able to get another good result with that thing, so that's good. No issues whatsoever. How are the others? Seems like everyone was able to get a good result around here. The granny is already angry, but that's fine. I just needed her to trigger the countdown. So let's see. What else do you have? Upon observing the abnormality, it has been confirmed that the spores attach to employees for a certain amount of time and inflict red damage over that period. In addition, employees infected with spores were significantly slower and could not be healed by the regenerator or bullets. But which bullets? So once they are getting infected by the spores, they cannot be healed. Am I still able to heal them with the train? Probably not, right? Probably not. And the last one, wait a second. It's always a bit tricky to navigate. When the HP of an employee infested with the spores had depleted, a giant drone bursts out of their body. The drone indiscriminately attacks nearby employees. From the corpses of attacked employees, more drones emerges. Oh, okay. So, you multiply yourself. Isn't that the same effect that we were able to see with the mushroom before? Wasn't that something similar? Was this... Counter 0. He's going to learn employee to containment unit. When suppressing little please pay attention to the spores that are released from its body upon death. Those spores will cause sustainable mental damage, and employees who panic from the spores may attempt to enter the... Okay, it doesn't really transform them yet, but they are going to be alert to it as well. It is literally another version of the mushroom, right? Just that her spores act a bit differently from his spores. Okay, that's good to know. And inside was good, right? Yeah, inside is very good. Perfect. Then I only have to do inside and then I don't have to worry about that thing at all, right? But there's one thing that I kind of want to test out. It's already on -4. Am I still able to work some more on it? Am I still able to work some more on it, or do I have to retreat right away? I mean, Maxwell is kind of good with her insight right now. It is level 5 on 104 plus 5 extra. Her temperance is really high as well. I don't think she's going to have any issues, right? Yeah, oh look at that! Wait a second, Maxwell! Can you do even more? I know this is kind of pushing it right now, but it literally did barely any damage. Can you do it again? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's already a little bit more. Yeah, it hits a bit more now. But it does, yeah, even -8 is no problem for Maxwell. That means I can literally rush her down without any issues. So that means I can literally place Maxwell right here in order to farm boxes for the mission. Wait, but now I'm kind of pushing it, but would you be able to pull that off again with -12? Would you actually be able to pull this off again? Like, holy damn, Maxwell. What kind of beast are you? Which kind of monster did I create? Look at that. Look at oh my god. Okay, I see. I see. Barely damaged at all. Huh. Well, now I should be able to see pretty much everything, huh? Yeah, it is a queen bee. I have to hit around 17 boxes, otherwise the counter might be affected. And her counter is literally 1. Okay, that's not going to be that good. The aura looks kind of nice. It also doesn't come with any weaknesses. And she has a hat. A cool hat. Oh, that's cool. I don't think... I don't really have enough boxes to get everything. Hey, Maxwell, would you be so nice to, I don't know, do it one more time for good measures? It's probably not going to work out, but this is really pushing it. This is really pushing it, Maxwell. Are you actually able to pull this off? We just need 17, right? No, no. Now she's probably going to escape. She only has a count of 1. Well, at least we're able to see what's going to happen. Actually, it was all this department-wide damage, right? So if I were to just, I don't know, move them out of the department and her out of the department, that would be fine, right? Okay, it still hit her. It does red damage. So if I give her a red bullet... Ooh, ooh! Never mind, it doesn't do any damage. The shield is working. The shield is working. But she only spawns he worker bees. So that doesn't really seem like an issue. And it's already over? Well, that barely hurt at all. Okay. Seems like I don't really have to worry about it then. I mean, sure, they are doing some damage on Maxwell. Kinda. Actually speaking, wait a second, they are multiplying because of the other guys. They are multiplying because of the other guys, not because of my employees. Which means, if I don't deal with them quickly enough, they're going to overrun us because of the other things. Oh, I see. How about some trains? Okay, there's no way you guys are going to get past this through. Screw that. Maxwell? Where's Maxwell? Maxwell, don't return! We need your help! Are there any more of them? No, I don't think so, right? Oh! Don't let him go! Don't let him go! He's gonna kill one. Retreat! Retreat! Stay. More? This is truly an infestation. This is truly an infestation. But okay, I just have to protect my little guys, and then it's fine. And maybe don't push it to minus 20%. But overall, that doesn't really seem that bad. Did that... It doesn't even decrease red. That thing is totally safe for us. Huh. Okay. Okay, so as long as I keep my guys around there, that thing is never going to leave this blue corner. It might be able to infest the hall over here, but as long as I place, I don't know, Winfield around here maybe, or there, they would never be able to cross this line. Never. He's actually going to kill the clerks first before they have a chance to infect them, right? Oh wait, do they need to kill him or is one touch enough? From the corpses of attacked employees. So they have to attack them first before they are corpses, right? So if I have Wilhelm shoot everyone inside, I don't have to worry about them infecting other clerks, right? Oh, that's going to be precious. But still, I need to keep in mind, I can only do inside. Instinct would also be okay. Attachment is okay. But for heck no, no repression. And he comes with a gun. Huh. Very fast, very long. Yeah, we're going to get some new clothes very soon, huh? Yeah, we're totally going to push it. We're going to let Maxwell work with that thing like crazy, while the other two are probably going to stick around this corner. Yeah, they weren't really attacked by the spores, if they are around here. So if I kill the clerks first, somehow, I need to get an ordeal around that area. But that is something I can work with! We might be able to get the energy quota. I just have to figure out which kind of bad influence the core suppression have, right? I can pretty much farm as much energy as I want with the bee. Oh my god! Oh, this is going to be so precious. This is going to be so precious. Okay then, let's see. I think we're going to go with Yesod. Yeah, I think we are going to go with Yesod just because he was in between Markov and Hodge. I have the feeling Netzek might be tougher than Hodge because he appeared after her. So our best bet with the time limit is probably Yesod. Okay then, let's activate this. I'm going to send... I need somebody next to the egg so that we can work with it as well. Actually speaking, if I'm going to play on time, I might need to move them around a bit more. So that they are able to work with pretty much anything they want to. But then again, Markov did increase our working speed, rather not our working speed, but our movement speed. So it should be fine. Nevertheless, Ruby, you come over here. You might need to start working with the wolf. But then again, you need SP. And he needs justice. Huh. Well, if that's the case, how about Shao's going to help out with the armor in order to trigger more meltdowns? After all, we also need to reach level 6, which requires a lot of work, right? We need to do a lot of work and we need to be as efficient as possible with the queen bee. Okay. That should work out nicely then. Begin the suppression. So what exactly are you going to do? Oh. Well, you're going to make stuff glitchy, huh? That's fine. I mean, I don't really have to see the actual number or what I have to do, since I know that I need to reach level 6, right? I know that I need to reach level 6. Okay, Nathan, go into position. Wanda, you're probably going to start working on oh my god, you actually glitched this as well? Oh great! Well, if that's the case, screw that. Everyone, do your thing. We're going to make sure that everyone is doing the missions. Shao, move downwards. I'm going to put Maxwell into the top floor. Attachment, or rather, oh my god, inside for Batman. We're going to ignore the King of Greed today, if I can help it. Haru is able to do more instinct work with the eyeball. Then we can also allow... wait a second. I need to move you up. You down. You down. You can move over to... I don't know. How about this? Yeah, you stay in the top line. You might also want to move into the central department. I need at least 2 guys over there, just in case. Okay. You 3, 4, down. You up. Somebody is going to start working on the wolf. Then somebody is going to take care of the fairies. Suppression for Ruby. Rennie needs attention. Miho. Then we can also do some instinct work with her. Shao's going to go over to the information center, so that's fine. So, let's speed it up a bit. Actually speaking, you are protected, right? You could technically start working with that mushroom as well. Your stats weren't really that... okay, I can tell the stats. Oh, shoot. Never mind, we're going to leave the mushroom behind. Bong Bong, you're on standby. You're going to swap over with... Batman. 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 Okay, and since we are already around, inside with Maxwell. There we go. Nobody's working with this thing, that's not good. You. Oppression work. Oh. Right click. Oppression work. Then of course some attachment work for... I sent him over to Central, which means I'm going to allow Cinnamon to do more HP training with the dolly. Okay, it doesn't really seem like insight is going to work anymore. I guess his insight is already too high. Okay, I already reached the next meltdown. Okay. It's not good, but it's fine. Bonbon, you're next. Where's meltdowns? Somebody must have a meltdown. You have a meltdown. Insight for you. Haru, please support. Oh my god. Okay. I think you're already recovering, so that's good. How about some attachment work for the Areta? Yeah, attachment work for you. Okay, who has a suppression? Who needs suppression right now? There's one meltdown. Ah, right over here. Okay, yeah, you are my Nicole. You need to do some insight work on that thing. In the meantime, I'm going to watch those two. Is he actually just going to mess with my timer? Because if he is, that doesn't really have to be that bad. Maxime, please protect the apple. And actually, since they're already around, please do some suppression as well. I mean, I can still kind of tell how they look like. Wait. Almost forgot to train. Almost. Okay, she's done. Get out of there. Back to the center. You can do even more insight with the insect. Oh, I can tell. Can I buy this? No? Okay, we're going to wait a bit longer. We got a 17. That was kind of close, Maxwell. What happened? You're usually really good with that thing, right? Okay, I did Bong Bong last time, which means Batman is up next. Haru is able to perform another insight work with that thing. Okay. How about some repression for Lapus? Attachment for... God. They're looking very, very bad right now. Shao. Okay. No, wait, Shao. How about you take care of that screaming lady? Mint? You're gonna take care of that thing. Maybe you're lucky and get a brooch or something. And then yeah, that should be it, right? No. We still have some instinct work to do with Angelina. Repression work with Ruby, and Meldense is just going to wait in the corridor of the wolf for now. I don't think that's going to be a number, which means that's probably going to be... That is probably going to be a dawn. At least we can still tell what's going to happen from the size of the pigs. That's right. Okay, then more instinct work for him. It's fine, that was good. What's that? That's Maxime, okay. It's fine as well. That has been triggered. More instinct work for Wanda. Let's try to trigger Bong Bong is next with the teddy. What's that? Okay, Bong Bong takes care of this. Cedric is going to take care of... Is there something here? Yes. This. Haru, take care of it as well. You take care of this clown. There's nothing next to the queen. Nothing next to the apple. Nothing next to the egg. Oh god. Okay, you tackle this thing. I might send over her as well. So it seems like there are two of them. Nothing important is over there, that's good. You take care of this one. Chris, tackle this one. And I think with that we have pretty much all of them. I think. Holy hell! That gun's great. Okay, that cleared out this thing. Not entirely sure if you can help since it's kind of far away. Bong bong. Get it. You should be able to handle that just fine. Chris should be able to handle this as well. They're already working together. Okay, he wasn't able to escape either. It has been cleared. Please take care of the train again. Oh shoot, there's a normal resort? Did you escape or not? Okay, you two. Out of the room for a second. Yeah, she was getting angry. Okay, back into the room. We need some help. I'm going to send over Winfield to the corridor. You two. Go over there. Wait a second, it seems like the spores haven't reached you yet. Nathan, please start working on her again. We still need to push the time, after all. Chris is going to work on Freischütze. Attachment work for... probably... Mint. There you go. Instinct work for Shao. Is it going? Meldenza already recovered, that's good. Please return, but at the same time take care of the wolf again. And then... I'm also going to send over Maxime into the corridor, just in case. And yeah, that should be it. So, did you receive damage? Nope, but I hear it. Okay, Maxwell. Start the attack. Do not let them go. You two. Move over. I think he's already receiving damage, so I have to protect him as well. Only Bonbons and Bonbon and Maxwell were able to escape that damage. So, okay, you help out. You stay around, just in case. Line of defenses are always important around here. Maxime is already on her way. Still have to push for the time though, so that means more attachment work for her. Instinct work for the other girl. Repression work for probably Ruby. Instinct work for Angelina. Gonna be fine, right? You two? Tech. How about here? Yeah, they can work it out. I'm gonna give you one red shield just in case, Maxine. Since you aren't really the most tankiest person around, right? Okay, you return. Is anybody else infected that I have to worry about? Just asking, since we're still around. I hope not. Instinct Haru. You can return back to the base. Where's Cedric? Cedric, please return over here as well. And... actually, Haru, would you be so kind to trigger the teddy once? I'm not entirely sure who was last next to the teddy. She's still on a timer, so I'm just going to wait it out for a bit. Come on. Where's Nathan? Ah! Nathan, are you busy with Red? I didn't even notice that. Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to send over Chris to a Freischütze. Instinct for our little wonder. That is going to trigger a meltdown very soon. How about some repression for Mint? You can do some attachment work. Shawl. Normal result over there. Good results over here. That's good. That's good. Like to see it. Like to see it. Maxime, are you already back in position? Seems like you got hit by something, but that's fine. Or maybe that shield just broke on its own? There is a chance it just broke on its own. Oh my god, that scared me! What? Oh, it's just getting worse! Oh, great! Oh, I love bad vision. Didn't I already tell you that? Didn't I already tell you that with the... I don't know... Marcus? No, Hot's mission, right? Let's see. There's no timer here. No timer there. The trainer has a timer. This one is fine. We can just send over Maxime again, as we already planned before. I'm going to get this. Can't buy that. Guess I didn't really have that many boxes yet, but it's fine. That's is blue, so that means the other crew is probably about to head back. That's not good. That is not good. How about some attachment work for... instinct work for Winfield? Ah. Cedric? Cedric? Your insight is required. And do I have anybody who can use the flash idol? Okay, I don't. If that's the case, Winfield, you're going to do it. Bong Bong, or maybe even Batman is going to do some attachment work, or maybe instinct work on that thing. Yeah, probably instinct work, so that he's able to get even more HP. So this is cleared, this is cleared, this is cleared. You still have a number, so that's good. How about some instinct work for... where's my girl? Nicola, you need to get ready. The woodman requires attention. Does the apple require attention? No. Okay. But if that's the case, I guess I can just watch... I can just watch my egg then. Just to be sure. No other issues? No other issues whatsoever. Great. Okay then, let's watch... wait, one thing. Okay, I already sent him over to the train. I'm always a bit worried about the train, because it's really easy to forget about him. It is really easy to forget about him, especially if I'm getting too deep. Does it really have to glitch to left and right like this? Does it? Does it really have to? I guess it's just going to show how broken down everything is. Okay, back to the base. That was a good result, which means I can get the escape informations. Can I buy some management guidelines? Yes, but not all of them. Yeah, right. I sent Haru over to the Teddy. Which means she can do some instinct work now. Just to make sure. Instinct work. Batman can work with the Teddy again. Since Haru was the last person who actually worked with it. Okay, that's good. How's the train going? Nathan, please take care of it. Just in case. Then you're also going to trigger inside. And in the meantime, I'm already going to gather my weaker guys to the center, I would say. Okay, that should be alright. Actually speaking, I'm just going to do it like this. And like this. That is also alright. I'm just going to draw a line like this, drawing him back to Maxime. If he's next to Maxime, he should be fine. And that's just the corpses of the bees. Okay. Okay. How about Cedric is doing some work on the mushroom, since it seems like we still have some time before we going to trigger the blue ordeal. And that means Maxwell can do more work on the bee. Without any percentage markers and more discovery levels, she should be able to pretty much unlock everything without any trouble. Then we're going to do even more attachment work with probably Mint. Yeah, probably Mint. Did I select Mint? Mint? Mint. Please. Attachment work. And then you. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if you have the attachment. But I know for sure that Ruby has the attachment to work with that thing and instinct. They're already moving, that's good. How about you two come to the bottom floor while I separate Winfield? But then again... Yeah, I'm going to send him over to the top floor. Yeah, that should be better in general. Then of course I need more repression work, which means I'm going to send over probably Wanda, because Wanda's really tanky. Oh, misclicked. Come on, Wanda, take care of Schadenfreude. So currently Batman is next to the Teddy. That's good to know. That means Bonbon is going to be next. Once the timer gets closer. Unless, of course, how many do I still have on the way? Nobody. Okay. Attachment work for Bonbon. We can do some more attachment work on Cinnamon. Nope. Not attachment work. Instinct work on Cinnamon. That's good. Is that going to be enough to trigger it though? I don't really think so. Nathan, please take care of the train. Something easy that's going to trigger it. More attachment work for probably Mint, since if it really is the sweepers again, they're going to have black resistance, right? Which means he wouldn't be able to help us at all. Okay. Sweepers appeared. Okay, Maxwell. You're gonna start. I'm going to send this squad over to this group. Is there anybody around that I have to worry about? Yes, you. Go to the center. It's fine. You are going to help Maxwell in that corridor. Okay. Bottom is secured. Top is not secured. The top is not secured. Where's Angela? Angela? Do you have temperance? I don't think you have enough temperance. Okay, I expected as much. Angela. Repression work. Nathan? How's it going? Are there any next to you? Doesn't really seem like it. Technically speaking, I could try to push it to an end. In order... I can't even tell which level we are right now. But I think I already have the energy quota. So all I have to do right now would be to clear it out, right? Okay, guys. All of you, get ready for battle. But I might want to trigger this fight in this corridor just in case. This corridor is probably the safest bet that I have around here. Is it going, Maxwell? I'm going to give you a black shield just in case. Batman is already on his way. Just hang out. I'm also going to get more information since I probably have the boxes for that. Oh yes I have. Not enough. Okay. Was I able to fully discover the teddy yet? No, I wasn't. Can't really check what equipment he has yet, but that's fine. Okay, they're already starting their battle. Also going to give them some black resistance. Okay, that looks good. Winfield. He's still on 1. You can do some attachment work with it. As long as it isn't 0, he won't kill you. It seems like they're recovering, but I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, that was a normal result. Bonbon, hang out. Or was that Bonbon who just did that? I think, yeah, Bonbon just did that. I can't send her over. But I can, in fact, send you over to this thing in order to do more attachment work if you want to. I'm also going to send him over to do more instinct work. Come on, Nathan. Mid, retreat. You two, attack. Is it going over there? She's still protected. Doesn't really seem like there were any issues over there either. Can I check for deaths? Okay, I think nobody died. But Mint is in danger. Music has already stopped again because I'm in pause menu, but I don't care. At this point, I literally do not care. Okay, you two? It's time to do more attachment work with that thing. More instinct work with... I don't know. Medenza, probably. I'm going to send over Maxwell to her in order to trigger more meltdowns. Cinnamon, take care of the dolly. You have to head down. Okay. Color is safe. The sweepers are heading towards the right side. Which means oppression is still safe to do, which means Wanda is going to do that right away. Ruby. Shao. I don't think Shao is doing anything specific right now. Head over to the armor. Ruby. Head over here. This is going to be a bit tricky. But I want to trigger as many of them as possible, since we still have a freaking time limit. Okay, Bomber was busy. I was sending Batman over, which means Batman should be able to work again. Yes. Okay, how's it going over here? Okay, you start working on that thing. You can start working on Wonson. It's a long walk, but that's fine. Instinct for Shao. I guess that should be the last group. Okay! I don't have to deal with them. I don't have to deal with them. We are heading out of here. And I can't tell, but there are 2 lines, so I'm going to assume that this is under 10 minutes. Okay? Okay. Let's proceed to the next stage, I would say. Yes, please. Please fix it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it wasn't so bad. I just have to remember what they do and where they are. And I have to zoom in order to see who actually works where. Wasn't really able to tell who had which stats, but that's fine. I have those guys for a very long time. I kind of know with which abnormalities they already worked with, right? Not like Miho and River. But they overall had 3 in everything, so that is fine as well. Okay then. What do we have? Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. Now everything will just be fine. And the final chapter ends with a phrase, born again. What is now everything will just be fine? Okay. Frenzy, fine, born again. I think I remember that already appeared before. At least I remember the phrase born again. I'm a bit worried about the fact of a final chapter though. So, not entirely sure about that one. Everything will be fine. Just fine. That sounds interesting. It sounds nice, like a warm hug. Should I pick that? You know what? Guts feeling time! This is probably another tool thing, so we don't really have to use it. So it's fine, right? It can be anything. So, I heard about Elijah. I'm sorry. I guess now everyone should know that there are consequences to forcefully entering a laboratory with restricted access. Also, you were very careless not to put the supply room key back in its proper place. Are you blaming me now? Are you blaming me? Huh? Wait, never mind. This is a memory. He's not talking to us right now. You may think I'm being too strict, but I can't help it. I'm not saying anything false. We should set up a time for when the key must be returned to prevent people like you from causing this again. You are blaming him though. Why are you blaming me? Why are you putting the blame? Huh? Oh, I wore this to prevent chemicals from splashing on my body. Don't worry, I'm just a little tired. No need to show concern. I'll go prepare for the upcoming experiment. Is that the beginning from when he started to cover himself? Literally? With everything? Woods have a way of revealing themselves, even for those who wish to keep them concealed. For Gabriel, it was the change in his clothes. Maybe it was easier on his mind to conclude that Elijah's death was caused by a violation of the rules. He tried harder to stick to his principles. He tried to maintain his objectivity. But perhaps his excessive rationality is what destroyed him. His earnest hope to not see anyone else die couldn't reach me. No, there's no point in lying anymore. I pretended that I didn't hear his desperate cries. You pretended you didn't hear... Everyone tries to get your attention, eh? Didn't you notice it? Everyone! Well, maybe not Hot. Hot seems like she was kind of scared of you. And she liked Carmen. But that's the second guy who tried to get your attention. Somehow. There's no need to ask if I'm doing alright. I heard about what you and I did yesterday. Yeah, we had a tough battle. I was barely able to see. I had to zoom in very, very closely in order to make out which characters were. But it's fine, it wasn't really that bad. It felt like it was the first time I lost myself. It was not quite pleasant, but it was not as terrible as I expected it to be either. Rather, I feel relieved. Not to say that all the hate that surrounded me has completely washed away. I still see that rotting hallucination, and sometimes I feel disgusted and have an unbearing anger towards you. Why though? Why though? Why me? I didn't do anything! However, if there's one aspect that has changed, it is that I can be in as much desperation as I want to now. Someday, a hope will painfully grow out of the rotten root. What you gave to us was the seed of hope. It seems that... Wait a second! You even wrapped around your machine body? Even though it is already encased in metal? You even covered that up? Even the top part? Okay. It seems that you are also on the way to embrace your painful past. My past? Oh, wait a second. My past. I remember. I'm starting to remember. Didn't one say that I'm supposed to figure out something about my person? Since I literally know nothing about my person? Except of the fact that I'm called the manager, and at the beginning, they called me X, right? Aha! It's always the beginning that is difficult. And your outfit still isn't up to company standards. It is totally something I want to hear from a machine. I suppose I should seriously consider having penalty points applied even to the manager. Really now. That isn't something you should say to your manager, you know? The rationality to maintain discrepancy. 30%. But at least that number is increasing. Hey there, Angela! Are you hoping to turn back time for the things you are longing for? Am I? After all this, even if you turn back the clock, do you really think your regrets can be so easily washed away as if nothing happened? My regrets? Okay, that's probably related to another one of probably our memories now? Oh, to work in an experiment with my favorite junior, I feel unstoppable, like a tiger giving wings. But it is literally the memories of A. Oh god, did that actually take so long for me? Wait, they were the whole time they were talking with A and referring to us, and now we see a memory from A about a shadow person. Oh my god, am I A? But I got a letter from A. What's that about? But then again, she did do some kind of memory synchronization the other days, right? Huh. Maybe I'm some kind of shell. Like what they did in Baroque. Maybe. Okay, let's see. Don't be so humble. You couldn't have gone to any wings you wanted. But you still choose to come here. It is because of your trust in me. Just you wait. I'll make sure you won't regret your decisions. Could have become a wing? Look at this. Everyone's subconscious conscious leads straight to death. Everyone is forcibly locking away their own light and potential. And here, this is the treatment I've told you about. The treatment for the soul. Trust me, we've made a worthy first step. People will gather around us soon enough. I sincerely welcome you to this place. Is that the day that we joined? Well, it seems you did alright. Looks like you're not as useless as they say. Oh, thanks. Thanks. It was a bit close. I can't even tell how close it was, but I guess the Queen Bee actually saved our day today. Try not to overdo it though, okay? Manager, you've accomplished quite a few things already. What you've already gotten through will have lengthened the lives of our employees by at least some degree. So you should hopefully be satisfied now. It's not that I can see from your point of view. You came to Lobotomy Corporation and you probably want to put forth your best effort to mold this place into something better that actually cares about employees, improving their qualities of life with coffee and beer and whatever they want in order to actually get through the day, you know? Maybe make it even better for the AIs as well if I'm already here. Would be nice, right? But this place is just like a cup of coffee gone cold ages ago. I get that it's a strange comparison, but that is how it is for me. It'll be better off for all of us in the end if we were to at least feign our noble and benevolent posture. Now wouldn't it? So you feign it? Same goes for you, manager. I said it before, there's no need to invest your emotions and effort into such drivel. But I have to rebuke you on that. If I'm just going to let everything go as it is, I can't change anything, right? Sorry about that. I can't take your side this time. Alright. Sit yourself, Mr. Passionate. I will say that I'm curious how long that fire in your heart will last. I get going now. I'm actually kind of quite busy, you know? Even though I seem relaxed. Lady Angela, please have a look at this. I spent the whole night researching an efficient method to improve the welfare of our employees. He is actually trying to make their lives better. Ha, that's funny. Just look who's talking. Huh? Weren't you just talking to Angela? For the aftermath too, huh? You did better than I expected. How about we raise the bar a little? I expect you'll do a great job just like before. Goal finish the day within... Are you giving me an actual other time limit? I thought we were done with that. I guess we're not done with that. Okay. So that means I have to rush again. But the Queen Bee has already been improved, so I should be able to rush even more work successes in there, right? Kinda. I should be able to do that. 25% increase in unique PE boxes. That means I can farm the equipment even quicker than before. Yesod! Thank you! That is going to help me out by quite a lot. Especially if you could consider... HP recovery bullet, SP recovery bullet, increase bullet recovery. So that thing boosts up both of them. Material bullet with the capacity to heal physical damage. These bullets manufactured thanks to our nanotechnology agreement with K Corporation. Interesting! Probably going to take the HP bullet first. After all, my peoples are fine as long as they have some HP, right? They can be mad, but mad is still alive in some regard. Nevertheless, how much time do I have? Knew it. Knew it! No matter which suppression I do, no matter how fast I work, it's always over an hour. But you know what? Today, it actually went by rather quickly. So how about I do something that I haven't done for the last couple of days and pick a abnormality to read a story from. After all, we do have a lot of stories uncovered. I mean, every little abnormality around here has its own little story. And I still remember that you guys said that I was supposed to read the one from the Dreaming Current, right? Or was it the Prince? Okay, I'm not entirely sure. I think I was supposed to read either of them. But I'm just going to take the Dreaming Current first, because, let's be serious, that guy's actually kind of nice. I was able to level up my HP very nicely for Haru, so that's great. Now then, just keep showing him the book. Oh, and it has to be the page with pictures, since he probably can't read. When the experiment seems to drag on, try to draw his attention, like mimicking sounds. I don't need to explain every detail, right? Yes, I know, it's unfortunate, pitiful and sad. I do feel human emotion, thank you very much. However, he ultimately survived thanks to this place. I hope he continues to live in any shape and form, I mean. If you're thinking the same thing, it'll be better off if you drop that guilt right now. Tell the kid today's treat is going to be grape-flavored candy. So it is him with the grape-flavored candy. It's his favorite. Any shape and form. So I guess that wasn't his original form then. Okay. Expert from the encyclopedia. Contrary to popular belief, most sharks are small in size. There are only a handful of species that could cause harm to humans. After all is said and done, the biggest appeal of sharks is their strong jaw and teeth. A shark's jaw can apply an intense amount of force, around 20 times that of an adult human. Besides, their vision and olfactory senses are extremely well developed, allowing them to locate their target easily. This is why sharks could reign as the ocean's greatest predator until today. The parents had long deserted the child. They said the old infection would kill the child before 2 years passed. The researchers were the child's new parents. He learned to coo and walk. Although unable to talk properly, the child liked the ocean. Instead of visiting the ocean, the child was given candy, which let him see the ocean. Probably drugs. Many colorful nights and days passed. The child, who was thought to die within 2 years, managed to live for a long time. As always, he liked sweet candies, followed them, and loved the place as his home. But the only thing the child could do was run around inside a cramped lab, instead of a grass field under the sun. His steps were shaky, but filled with enthusiasm, excited about what kind of candy he would eat tomorrow. So that child was abandoned by his parents because of an infection. They did something to him to make him live longer, in any kind of shape and form, so they probably were related to his current form, living inside of a lab, trapped lamp, and yearning for the outside. Well, all he was able to do was eat candies that might have drugs in them, since he was seeing hallucination of the ocean, the outside world. They might even put some kind of medicine inside of it in order to make the child swallow it easier, alright? Okay. Okay. Well, it isn't really a nice story. It isn't really a nice story. I was kind of weirded out by his appearance, but it wasn't really his... Oh my god, there was even still a needle in his back. And some kind of gunshots in his arms. Those could have been previous needle holes. Holy hell. So even in this current form, they're still experimenting on him. Since he was able to outlive his infection. He's still alive. Now he's producing energy for us. Right next to a freaking mushroom. And an egg. With a holy cross made out of flesh beside of it. Oh god. Oh no. Instead of being free, he's just trapped in another room. This is not a good outlook for that girl or boy. Did they explain? Nah, it's just a kid. They just called it a kid. Okay. Well, that's going to leave the part on a sour note, huh? Kinda. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun with today's part. In the next part, we are probably going to tackle NetSex mission next. And after that, I think we're going to reach a memory reposition day, right? Usually, if the dots are full, that means we're going to have a safe day, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun with today's part. And see you tomorrow. Until then, bye bye!